In this video, I'm going to show you how I made these callouts right here with this call to action button, text, and the picture. So each of these is called a callout. As you can see, when I go over this, it says callout, callout, callout. These are the callout modules. I'm going to show you how I made this, and we're going to actually make another one of these things under here. So I'm going to have two rows, one of these, and then another one below that, another callout thing. So let's get started. Let me show you how it's done. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go up here to where it says add content to your builder, and you want to go to a row. You want to make a 3-column row just like that first. So let's go to row layouts, and then you see this right here where it says 1 column to 3 columns. Drag that over, and I'm going to drag it below this. I could drag it down here, I could drag it above this, but let's drag it right here. All right, so it's going to create these 3 columns. Now we could put content in these 3 columns. Now you could do a 2-column or whatever, but 3 looks really nice and elegant as well. So I put 3 columns right there. Now what we want to do is we want to go into advanced. So you could see all this, it opens up just like that. You want to go under advanced modules, and you want to go down to the call out right here. See that? Drag that into one of the boxes just like that. Now it's going to ask you for information for this. So let's add this information in here. So for the title, I'm going to put that, and then I'm going to paste in some information right here as well for this. Pasting that here, and I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to make it center that. There you go. And I want to make this center. Notice right here it goes to the left. Well, let's go to the styling and let's make this centered just like that. There you go. That's much better. And I can move this to the side so you can see what's happening here. Now I'm going to go to select a photo, and I'm going to upload this. I have a bunch in this folder, and I'm going to go ahead and select. I have some stuff right here that I could select. So let's go ahead and select one of these things. And I'm going to select this bag right here for this one. Click open, let this upload, and then press select photo right there on the bottom. And press save when you're done. But there's one more thing I wanted to add, this button here. So you'll see all this come up really nicely, but we also want to add a button at the bottom. So you just go to call to action, and you would add this in there, and it says call to action type none. Change that to button. You could also make it a text, but for this one we're going to make it a button as well. There you go. But let's go ahead and change the read more to this custom text that we have right here, and we could also link it to one of the links on our site as well. You would just link it there, and you can make it go to the same menu window or a new window right there just like that. You could also add this other feature right here. It says button icon, and we give you hundreds of icons to choose from. So if you wanted to add one of these icons, you could, and it would just come up. Let me show you. Let's do this arrow one. It would come up within this right here. See how the arrow comes in there, and you can make it after the text if you want to. But we're not going to do that. I'm gonna remove this icon from there. And you could also change the colors of this button if you wanted to by going into this, and so on. So let's go ahead and save that. And that's how you make this call out area. Let's make another one of these, but let's not go through all that hard work. Let me just duplicate this by clicking duplicate. And then I'm going to move this with this mover thing right up here. Ooh, right in there. There you go. And then now all I have to do is just replace this content right here with the new content. So let me do that. All right, did that, and I'm going to go to the image and replace this image by clicking edit or replace. And I'm going to find the new image that I want. I think I want this one right here. And let this upload. Once it's uploaded, I could press select photo. and I want to change that call out button because this is not the same. There you go. I paste that in there and press save, and presto. And then you could do the exact same thing to this one by just duplicating this again and then changing out and swapping out all the content for this next one. It comes here. Let's just move it here. And I'm going to start swapping out that. And that's basically how to do these call out areas and how that works. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I will talk to you shortly.